If the Duke continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call into question the continuation of his love. Is he incompetent, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank thee. Here comes the count.
Who saw Cesario?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you a while ago. Cesario, thou knowest all. What is that? I have unclasped with thee the book of even my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds rather than make a profited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh then, unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become well thee to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in the nutios of brave accident.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. For they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. But Diana's lips is not more smooth than Rubius. Thy small pipe is as maiden's organ, shrill and sound. And all is simulative a woman's part. I know that constellation is right apt for this affair. Some 4 or 5 attend me, all looking good. For I myself am best least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife, who where I woo, myself would be his wife.
What say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel in your ladyship delights in such a
yourself love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take these things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There's no slander in a loud fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now Mercury do thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Lady, there is a young gentleman at the gate much desired to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. I know he's a young, fair man and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sure told you, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off, pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go, you Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool. Who scold Jove Crab with brains, for here he comes. One of thy kin has a most weak pyometer.
Fine, how have you come by this lethargy so early in the morning?
Lechery? I'm a vile lechery. There's one at the gate.
Aye, very. What is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I care not. For, give me faith, say I, well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One draft above heat makes him a fool. The second mads him, and a third drowns him.
Go you, and seek the crowner. Let him sit in my cuz, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He understands that much as well, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
He has been told so, and he says he'll stand at door gate like a soldier's post, be supporter to a bench, while he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
Oh, very ill manner. He'll speak with you will you or now.
Of what personage in years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a squash before 'tis a peace god, or a codling but 'tis almost an apple. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He is well favored and speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewomen.
Gentlewomen, my lady calls!
Give me my veil, throw it over my face. We will once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The most honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most exquisite, radiant, unmatchable beauty. Please tell me if you be the lady of the house, for I never saw her.